Welcome to my channel. Devin Rex for Art here. Today I thought I would do a quick video for hashtag Flip Through Friday, which is suggested by Christina's Shack. So you can check out her channel and check out the hashtag to see other people's flip throughs. And I thought it might be interesting to do a flip through of some of my mini journals. So these are pretty small. These ones are about 2 3/4 inches by about 2 1/4, and then this teeny tiny one is 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. It's more of a square one, and I'm going to talk about this one last. So these three are basically done the same way. This one's done a little bit differently. I saw, at least a year or two ago, I saw Kathy Berg showing some mini journals, and it's basically like a zine where you take a piece of paper and you cut it up. But this one is folded up a little bit more times. So for example, this one here, I used a piece of atlas, a page from an atlas. Let me just unfold it. So here I have a page from an atlas. It's a bit of a larger book. It's about 12 by, it was probably 12 by 9, and I cut it to make it where it was ripped. And basically you just fold it in half and then again in half, this way, hot dog style, as Nicole Relax Cut Glue would say. And then you fold it hamburger style the other way, in half, and then in half again, and then you unfold it, and then you cut along the folds here, keeping it attached. And I think it's kind of like the premise of a concertina journal, but it's mini. And then all you do is you fold it up following the path, like so. And then you get basically 9 pages. And I've actually, in these ones, I've glued the pages together. So here where it would open like so, I've actually gone in here and I glued it together so that the pages, especially like this one, you want that stuck together so that it's easy to flip through. So that's the basic premise of these. I believe this is the first one I did. This was from a magazine page. I just liked the colors. And the reason I thought this would be a fun flip through is that a lot of these embellishments I added are from one of these sticker books. So probably from this antiquarian sticker book. And I thought it'd be fun to do this flip through because if you watched my last video, you'll see that I'm giving away the Imaginarium version of the sticker book as a subscriber thank you. So if you go to my previous video, if you haven't seen it already, if you go watch that, you can see what the rules are, and you can leave a comment under that video to be entered for a giveaway of this book, which will occur on a live stream on February 11th. Don't have to be there to win this prize, but there'll be a lot of additional prizes during the live stream that you have to be at the live stream to get. So I thought I would just mention that really quickly, but I thought it'd be good to show how you can use some of these fun stickers. So for example, you could take this sticker here, and I made a lot of them look like postage, either using just fancy scissors, or I even have this little punch here. So I would punch a piece of paper, and then I would glue this to that, and then glue it in this book, or even trim it down. So that's an idea. And then that's actually a stamp. So its words are from, I think they're from Sean Petit, and I just colorized it using probably Inktense pencils. So there's a sticker I fussy cut, and then the background is colorized with Inktense and some stampage. This I can see I cut out the sticker using some just some of those cheapo scissors. Looking like this makes good stamp edges, or where's my one? One is kind of like mini pinking shears. I don't see it offhand, but basically something like that, but smaller. So just keep flipping through. So I didn't really do anything to the base page, which was the magazine page that just had, it had a word and it just had some nice colors. So I used that as my color inspiration. And I actually dated it. So that was in 2020. And then I believe the next one I made, did I date these? Oh, I did, 2020. So this was probably the next one. So this one, after I made the little mini book, I put a cover on it. So this piece here is a cover. So for example, if I want to put a cover on this, I would just take another piece of paper. This I just cut out from a gift bag, and I cut it to size. So you would, how would I do that? I had it, yeah, so you could glue it on the front and the back. I probably wouldn't glue where the spine is. And then this I just left extra. You could wrap it around, put a little bow, or you could cut it and put a little fastener. Lots of options for that. And then this was the next one I made, and I used the same stickers. I fussy cut them. The base of this one is actually a printable from Robyn McClendon. And so that's another way to use printables that you get. And they're nice because you print them out on your own paper. So it's matte, it's easy to add colors. So again, I used a lot of the stickers from the antiquarian sticker book. And it's a fun way to just play with color. And then this one has that little addition of a cover. Now the next one here, this one is one that I used the same atlas. The same atlas. And on this one, I put on some, before I added the elements, I put some stamping with archival ink. And then at the end, I edged all the pages in gold. I made some labels using some Robyn McClendon printables that I stuck on most of the pages. Sometimes I, rip them in half. And that I just printed the printable out on a label, like a pre-made label sheet. I printed it on that, and then I used the jelly plate to add just some glazing over top. I have a whole video, I think, about this one here. If you want to check it out, it's, well, it would be in 2020. Nope, 2021. So just, it's a fun way to add stickers. Now this one, I think these stickers are from this antiquarian sticker book. I think a lot of the florals are from a different sticker book, but you get the idea. And I kind of like the mappy background. This one, I tried to put a person and a plant on each page. I just, like I said, I edged it with gold. And I kind of went with sort of medieval or old-timer people, mushrooms, and so that's fun. And then just recently I made this little tiny book. This was probably inspired by Janet Nash, I would guess. I used some Happy Mail from Shelley Allred, which was a bunch of little papers that she had sent me for a junk journal, and I thought I'm going to cut some of them down and make like a mini junk journal. This one has 3 signatures, so I just cut down all the pages to the same size, and then I sewed each signature together using a pamphlet stitch, using some twine. And then I tried gluing them to the spine. I'll talk about the cover in a second. I tried gluing them to the spine, but it didn't really stick. So then I ended up sewing it separately, each signature. I sewed separately after I had sewn them together, if that makes sense. Then I just sewed them to this spine here. and I added a charm, some little beads, and a little tassel. And the cover is actually a box for washi tape or some stickers that someone sent me, and Lady Jan sent me this, some of the stickers. She sent me a bunch of these little stickers that I think she had bought, and they were in this little box. So I cut the box apart, and you could do this with like washi tape boxes if you buy them, and they come in boxes. And then I added some washi tape with some glue to stabilize the spine. And then I glued in some of my own Suminagashi marble papers to the inside cover to make it look kind of like a fancy book. And I thought this would be a fun way to show how you can play with like little ephemera that you receive or that you have, or so you could just throw that in there. We could take this one here, we could cut it down, make it look like well, it's kind of backwards from a stamp. I should have cut the other way. So I should have cut like this way to make it look stamp-like. Sorry for the shadows. I have to keep my blinds closed because it's so cold outside, and there's a really bad draft in my room. So that, and then you could ink the edges. And you could get some words. For example, I printed out some words that Janet Nash had. So we could glue that on there. And we could also, you know, ink the edges if we wanted to. I'm just going to use some glue. And normally I would probably use glue under the stickers too, but I'm just trying to show you quickly. Doodle in it. I'm just going to add some shiny marks here. You get the idea. See, it's just a little place. If you have odds and ends, you can put them into these little mini journals. So check out Janet Nash. She has, I think, quite a few little mini journals. And she's very fun to watch. The possibilities are endless. So that's my flip through for this Friday. And I hope you enjoyed these little books, and that I gave you just a little bit of inspiration perhaps. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm working on some other videos that I hope to post soon, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks. Bye.